Hi children, welcome all of you to the Amil Academy YouTube educational channel. Okay, today I am going to do a science lesson. So you can see what is the flower you can see in my hand. So red color. So this is generally we call shoe flower, but in science book we can see this is we call hibiscus. Okay, hibiscus. So today I am going to teach you the parts of the flower. Okay, parts of a flower. Right, before that, you know our topic is reproduction. So what is the reproductions, children? The organisms produce their own new organisms of the same kind, right? So living organisms, that means in the science animals and plants. Okay, animals and plants produce their produce new organism of the same kind is called the reproduction. So this process today I am going to talk about that reproductions of the flower, right? So what is the sexual reproductions of the flower, right? So I have shoe flower or hibiscus flower, right? So you can see here, what is this one? This is we call stalk. This is we call stalk. Another name for that is petiole or stalk. So what is the use of the stalk or petiole? So with the help of the stalk, this flower is connected to the branch. It is connected to the branch, small branch. So this is the petiole or stalk. Then you can see here green color some part is there. So this green color part we call sepals. What we call sepals. So what is the use of the sepals? Because of the green color sepals, this bud will be protected. The bud will be protected. So this is a safety cover. This is a safety cover for the bud. Then you can see here in this hibiscus flower, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 petals are there. So this red color, very colorful red color, these parts we call petals. So what is the use of the petals? Right? Because of this colorful that parts or the petals, various insects will come onto the flower. So if the insects like butterflies, bees, if they come onto the flower, it is a help. It is a help for the sexual reproduction of the flower, right? So then you can see here tube-like part is there. This tube-like part is called the female part of the flower. Female part of the flower. In grade 8 you will learn this part we call gynoecium. This part we call gynoecium. So I take it separated. Right. So you can see here in the middle cube-like part is there. So on the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 another small thin tube-like parts are there. So they are like a bud is there. So here this bud we call the stigma. This like a cup like this part we call stigma. Then that stigma going like a tube part. So this tube part we call the style. We call the style, right? So this style is connected to ovary. So now I remove the petals, right? Remove the petals. Then I remove the sepals also. Then you can see like here another, like it is like another big tube. This is we call ovary. So inside the ovary you can see the ovules, right? So if I remove the out covering, here you can see the ovary. So this is the ovary. This inside ovary you will find some here you will find some here, that small seeds are there. Small like seeds are there here inside. You can see small seeds like parts are there, which are called ovules. Or you can call it ova. Ova also you can call. So these small seed like parts we call ovules. We can find ovules inside the ovary. So this is the female sex cell of the flower. Female sex cells. So the female sex cells we can find inside the ovary. So you will see small seed like this, right? So this is the full part we call the female part of the flower. So in this part fully in grade 8 you will learn as gynoecian. Another normal name we use this one, pistil. Pistil or gynoecian is the female that part of the flower. So in the female part you can see stigma is there. Here cup like part is there, that is stigma. All the stigma are connected to the tube like part which is called style. So this style is connected to a ovary. So I removed the ovary. Inside the ovary I earlier showed to you that there are some seed like parts are there which are called ovules, right? Then you can see here, I again remove one. Here this is another yellow color cup is there. To those yellow color cups a small like a thread like lines are connected. So these are we call the stamen. These are called stamens, right? So stamens is the male part of a flower. Stamen is the male part of a flower. So in this hibiscus flower I can see so many male parts are there, right? So I remove one. Here I remove one. So you can see this yellow color powder like some substance you can see. This is we call male sex cell. Male sex cell of the flower. This is yellow color powder we call the pollens. Pollens, that means the male sex cell of the flower. So this pollens is connected in the top of the filament. So this top we call anther. This is we call anther. So anther is that filled with pollens, yellow color powder. So this top part is called the anther. Anther is connected to filament. So filament. So this filament is like a thread, right? So then you can see so many stamens of male parts of the flower, right? So these things in grade 8 you will learn as androecium. So what is the use of the androecium or the stamen or the male part of the flower? It is mainly that the main functions of the stamen is producing that male sex cells. Male sex cells that stamen will produce. So this pollen producing is the main task of the stamen, right? So these stamens, when the snakes come onto the flower, automatically why they insects come to the flower? To take nectar, to take sweet juice of the flower. So that insects will come and they try to take the juice, sweet juice or the nectar from the flower as the food for them. Automatically these yellow color pollens or that male sex parts will be attached to that legs of the insect. Then it is automatically come and these pollens will come and touch the stigma, right? So when the stigma touch here, on the stigma this pollens when touches, it will go through the tube and it will enter into the ovary here. It will enter into the ovary and it will get together with the female sex cells in the flower, which are called ovules. So if the male sex cells and the female sex cell getting together, and they are would produce seed. So using the seed you can have a new plant, right? So mainly I discuss more than the level of the grade 5. So let's again go to a summary. So this is a flower. This flower we call the shoe flower, and in science we call hibiscus. So in the flower you can see this is we call the stalk or the petiole, and this green color things we call the sepals. From the sepal that the bud will be protected. And what is the use of the stalk? It will connect the flower to the branch of the branch of the tree. Then you can see the colorful petals are there. So because of these petals, that insect will come to the flower. So what is the use of the petals? The petals attract the insect onto the flower. So when the insects dance here to hoping to take the sweet juice, automatically this pollen will come onto the part of the stigma. So this main red color part we call the gynoecian, or the female part of the flower. It is include stigma, style, ovary, and inside ovules, right? So the whole part we call pistil, P-I-S-T-I-L, but we pronounce pistil. That is another name for the female part of the flower. Then you can see these thread-like things which are called stamen, which are the male parts of the flower. So on the top there are pollens. This pollens is gathered on the top of this thread, which is we call anther, and anther is connected to a line-like, thread-like things, which is we call filament. So you can see here filaments. You can see this thread-like things, filament. On the top there is anther, on the anther there is pollen. So this is pollen is the male sex part of the flower or the cells. And inside you will saw inside there are some, here you can see another, inside the ovule you can see another white color seed like things, which are called the female sex part of the flower. So this process we call that sexual reproductions of the flower. So you will see the flowers are very scentful or smelling, good smelling or scentful, and flower is very colorful with the petals. Why is that? Because the flower need to attract the insect onto the flower. So more insects, more butterflies come onto the flower to take the sweet juice or the nectar. That means more fruits we can produce in the tree. So if there is an apple tree or any fruit tree, if the insect butterflies will come more onto the flower, that means that tree will produce more fruits. Okay children, so this process is sexual because the male and female sex parts are there. So from this process the plant can produce new organism. So this process we call the sexual reproduction of the flower. So what is the definition of the reproduction? The process by which living organisms produce new organisms of the same kind, right? So living organism in the science, that means all the animals and the plants, right? I think children, you realize the main parts of the flower as the grade 5 students, and in the environmental science book also you have these lessons. So this is that I taught today as a help for your primary certificate, which is organized by the Association of International School in Sri Lanka. I think you enjoyed the video, so we'll meet again from another science lesson. So you need to subscribe my YouTube channel, then you can have the videos immediately if I release into the internet. So enjoy the holiday, and again I need to remind you, you have to come as the grade 5 students, you have to come to the school next week, but I will continue video through the YouTube. I think very happily you will watch my videos and you will learn something, and you will also try new things to that educate yourself. So goodbye children.